Hello, hello, and welcome back to another round of First to Worst. I will be your host once again, Dragon on your shirt, and today we are going to be running Solid versus Laser Boy.
Howdy, howdy.
All right, gentlemen, when you're ready, go ahead and eat your hot dog and start rolling them gats.
I missed.
No, you missed.
I missed twice. I never miss these.
Damn,
It's over.
you're getting
Zam.
instantly disqualified. Hold up, let me go.
That would be a valid rule. I'm not even joking.
I'm in.
Oh, baby, come on. Let's gamble.
Let's go.
Glock 41?
gambling.
Yeah.
Hey, the P250 Bauer.
I got a
Ooh.
Glock 41 in 45 auto.
So you're both perfectly fine, right?
I hope so.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah, sounds like you guys are both
Yeah.
set here. I'm just gonna go ahead and do some quick stuff real quick. All right. Oh, was it right the first time? No. All right, there we go. All right, everything is all set. Yeah, I got everything all set. Sorry, I had to do some quick last minute touches. All right, so gentlemen, do we have any final words before I send you off?
I do. I just hope that we're blessed with 3 guns and that we stay away from G11s in our rolls. We're getting
Wow.
way too many of these.
Wow, can't believe I just heard some G11 hate. You know what? Both of you, go on, get going. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna deafen you guys both. So keep doing your thing.
All right.
All right.
All right, now I'll go ahead and do some quick volume regulation. So bear with me, folks.
Damn you.
And now this is the first time that he's upstairs. Can you believe that?
All right,
What is
perfect.
going
So
on?
both of our contestants have, this is the second time. If I had a nickel for every time
Oh,
two
wow, okay.
contestants got the P350 by Bauer Baby and the Glock 41, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. I'm so glad I got to get that meme in. But yeah, no, I've literally seen this exact loadout start just a while back, and I think the last seed, I forget who it was. I'm gonna have to remember, but they had the exact same start here. Will they get the same weapons though? That's the question here. And it looks like both of our contestants are just gonna main the pistols they're starting with.
Start flipping stuff. What is he doing down there? He's taking a
Hey, what
trip.
the hot dog doing? And it looks like Laser Boy has rolled himself a single point shotgun, getting a KS-23. But we'll have to see what else he gets because Solid has just stepped into their first hold here. Oh, hold up.
Okay.
So sometimes we gotta do a little cleanup here. All right. Statics are up for Solid. And he's already got 1.
Damn.
Ooh, having to go back to the second there, making a preload here. There goes 3, there goes 4, there goes 5, and 6. Solid doing a solid job on these statics. And in the meantime, it looks like
What was that supposed to be doing?
looks like Laser Boy is stepping into his third hold here. I'm gonna open up these as fast as I freaking. All right, there we go. Ooh. Laser Boy maining his KS-23 here, but it looks like it cost him some health. A little bit. Taking a few shots, putting
Wow,
Solid in the
awful.
lead here. That no-hit bonus is really just no joke. All right, he's got one.
I'm not gonna
He's
hit
got
anything.
2, 3. Oh,
All right.
oh, missing out. 4, 5. And that last one,
Sorry
but
if
he's
this
trying to
last
take the
stalk was
Sosigs
something
out,
that I
probably
forget the
trying
name
not
of
to get
because
hit too
I
many
hate it so
times.
much.
And there goes the last
It's
static.
gonna be
Laser Boy, he did a decent job, but he's
I'm not-
definitely
I'm not
fallen
sad.
behind here. Solid
sad.
taking a
This is an
lead.
absolutely dog shit
but-
shotgun.
Why did I roll this?
Trust me, Laser Boy, if you knew the amount of power
There's
you
no
were
recovering.
wielding in your hand.
There's no recovering.
Did I get the point already?
But either way, Solid has stepped into their
Fucking hate
shop
this
and
thing,
pump
dude.
and quickly got themselves the 2-point
I wanna wear this.
semi-shotguns, getting the Benelli
Are you for real?
1014. Definitely one of the better rolls to get here.
Yeah. Yep. Weird hot dog hours.
Yep, weird hot dog
Call
hours.
this
I
at 3
agree.
a.m. They start spawning weirdly. It's upstairs.
All right, Solid over here, slowly creeping into
Would've been nice
the
if I actually hit him.
first hold here,
He's gonna start peeking.
or into their second hold, and there it is. Solid locking it down in garden. And you know what? Solid didn't have to touch the grass to get to his get to the little node there. Are we about to
Line up with the
see
sentry.
a no grass hold here?
Where's the? Wow. Fuck my luck.
All right, the Hardens are up for Solid. He's all damn. That was a good lineup on those Hardens. I think that was one of the luckiest Harden lineup I've seen so far. Solid standing on
Thank you,
top of
Anton.
that
Very
block
cool.
in the middle of the stairs, giving himself an excellent
What
view
is
of
going
everything.
on?
But it also makes him a big, big target.
Nice. I'm probably gonna get like hot shot at him.
I don't think luck this ass has ever been possible.
All right, now it's time to see what he does. His swarms are up. He's got one behind that slab. He's got one right behind him and another one hiding somewhere. Yep, right there, right behind that balcony. And Solid has made, that was, and he touched the grass. And here I thought Solid was gonna go grassless. Nah, nobody can deny the grass and garden. the grass influence is too strong, but either way, Solid is now out of his second hold and moving on to the third. And meanwhile, Laser Boy still is taking the time to.
Random
Looks like he got himself. Is that the VT?
and our point.
It is. Laser Boy getting the
I need my
VT-12.
points.
Ooh, that is rough. And it looks like he got himself.
The fuck?
Ooh, Laser Boy taking shots from the back.
Holy
It's so
shit! What
dark.
ass luck I've got.
He's on the staircase, I think.
Yep. Unfortunately, both of our contestants. Unfortunately for. Ooh, and what is this? We have another
Dude.
confirmed grass toucher.
Failed.
I'm starting to think everyone
The sights.
so far has touched the grass at least once in garden.
Wait,
Dude, get in.
I think I was trolling. Just We're balling. Got money in the bank.
Mhm.
We don't
All
have a
right,
shot.
and the Harden is up for LazorBoy.
I need more.
He's got one.
Double up
He got
back
two.
shot.
I think that was three.
Holy shit,
Can't
get
survive
in. God
without it.
damn.
From the long range
Ooh.
shots.
Ooh, LazorBoy having issues with that shotgun there. So one thing about the VT here, the iron sights on it aren't lined up properly for some reason. So there, it is a little hard to aim
He's
with.
present there.
But LazorBoy was able to
Yeah,
make
he's
do,
investigating.
and he made it out of his second hold.
There's no winning.
Well, actually, I
There's
do.
no winning.
All right, and while
Actual
that
fucking
was
bullshit.
happening, Solid has stepped into his
Think someone's
third
there?
hold.
I thought someone was here. That guy bounced.
Ooh, what's this? Oh, yeah, that's right, I forgot.
Roll, relax.
LazorBoy still has the swarms to get through.
Boom, boom,
My bad.
boom, boom, boom.
But either way, the Hardens are up for Solid, and he's already got a handful of them taken out, and he's got one more just underneath that ledge there.
Are we on red?
All right, the swarms are up for Laser. Let's see how he handles it. Having to make a quick reload there. I believe that's his second. Struggling with the second one, switching to the Glock. And there goes
Ow.
the second
Can't
swarm.
see schnitzels through this iron sight.
All right, and he's got the last one, and there
Holy
goes the
shit.
swarms for LazorBoy.
That was the most ass.
LazorBoy making it out of his second hold,
There's no fucking
touching the
recovery.
grass on the way
Try
on his
twice.
way out. And in the meantime, the swarms are up for Solid. Already got three
So
swarms
lucky
down.
is That guy is a soldier.
Got that one underneath the balcony, one right above him.
What I need.
Making some reloads here. Ooh, the Sosix putting the pressure on, throwing grenades and taking shots, but that didn't matter because Solid has taken out all of the swarms before the Sosix could hurt him.
Why did I load the wrong shot?
Those Sosix better not harm a single hair on this boy.
If this guy
But either way,
so-
Solid is doing a good job being defensive here, not taking too many hits.
This might be. The whole of time. Maybe I should have not said that, to be honest. Yeah, do this.
All right, the recursives are up for Solid. He's
Power.
switching to his Glock.
Power of the Bower. The Bower of the.
Oh wait, no, that's not the Glock. That's the Bauer. And he was able to take out those recursives. Not bad, not bad.
Not to ruin my bonuses.
Yeah, you don't want to ruin the bonuses. The bonuses are literally life and death.
Take the
Okay.
alternative route. We going in. Fuck, what was the line? Hello. First time I got 3 on the ladder. Usually it's 2. 4.
All right, Solid here, slowly creeping into his into the shop
so
here,
smart.
and
He's so
LazorBoy has
smart.
stepped into the shop in stacks. All right, time to see what he gets. Now, this is the third hold here in stacks, and it looks like LazorBoy is opting to get some. Ooh, rolling another 2-point shotgun, getting the M3. I believe that's the M2 3-gun. That is definitely a big upgrade from the VT12 he has.
Sneaky. Sausage links.
So while the 3-gun is stuck with essentially like... The 3-gun does have a rifle grip like the VT12, but on the bright side, what it does have is it has a
Might actually have a chance.
huge ammo capacity, sporting, I believe it's 9 nine shots,
per
9
hour.
rounds in the tube,
That
with
devours
1 in the
this hour.
chamber, and an extra 2 if you ghost load. So you have the potential to have 11
sauce,
rounds in that shotgun. And
I'm
in
not
the
even
meantime,
joking, never in
Solid
my
has
life have
rolled
I gone
a
this as a
8-point
what is
assault
that?
rifle, getting a G36. Not the carbine version. He got the G36 with that
Play, take and hold it.
weird optic red dot combo thing.
It's not bad, but it's not good. Another
But
shield.
that's definitely a solid
Not
assault
protection.
rifle to get.
Wait. Am I actually that forgetful? Did I get the funny thing? I think I did.
Were there so many?
All right. And Laser Boy
Pistol.
stepping into his
Rifle.
3rd hold.
Load the shotgun. I don't have to worry about sights at least. Oh my god.
Mhm.
Wait. How close is close?
All right. And the Hardens are up for Laser Boy, and he's sniping away at him. It looks
The poly something? Forgot what it's called.
using the
It's gonna be
bolt action here,
massive.
switching back to his
what's this in the
shotgun,
industry?
attacking away at the Hardens here.
I was worried that it's gonna get me.
All right.
I might get detected here. At least this has AR control. No.
All right, and he should have one more right underneath the floor from him. But it looks like while that's going on, Solid has
took way
just
too
stepped into
long.
their 4th hold.
Anyone here? And these guys follow.
Time to see what they do.
No spawn. Chew out. Here.
All right, the stealths are up for Solid here.
Whoa.
All right,
I'm
he's
a-
got himself a good clockwork,
I got
and
him.
there goes the Solids for... Or, I'm sorry,
Was that
not the
flick?
Solids. There goes the stealths for Solid. Sorry, I'm getting mixed up with all these words here.
Oops, wrong.
All right.
Hold.
Ooh, I'll tell you what, Laser Boy did get a nice optic
single
with
fire.
that bolt action, and the swarms are up for Laser,
The thingy spawns?
attacking away at these swarms
bad.
here, doing a
Oh
good
my
job.
days.
Man, this is
Never
like a
again.
night and day difference, going from the
Never aiming again.
VT12 to the M3, the M23 gun.
Okay, I almost died there.
Basically getting like
I almost died
double
there again.
and
Maybe I should
single
aim.
taps on those swarms with the 3 gun.
Save me.
But while that's going
can't see.
down,
It's like-
Solid's polymorph is up. All right, he's tacking away, but that big hunk of fucking,
Yeah, we're
that
doing
big hunk of polymer is just, oh, the field of view on that thing.
23 bullets. No.
Ooh, Solid actually taking a shot from the Sosigs here.
Cinematic.
Oh, that's gonna hurt his score a little bit. And the polymorph is being mean. He's gonna have to hop up on that block
Where is it?
or do a jump to hit it. And there it goes. Solid getting the polymorph here.
The fumble of the century.
And in the meantime, Laser Boy is working on their recursives here. Making a quick reload.
Don't worry. Believe in the power of adrenaline.
Oh
Holy
man.
shit, how did I miss those?
Wow, that Sosig was just dodging all over Laser Boy there. All right, and the Sosigs are putting the... Ooh, oh! Laser Boy doing some very...
Myself an endgame weapon.
I'm taking too much damage.
some very freaking like concerning shotgun
Sosigs.
surgery. Not too long ago, Amigo had made a mistake with the shotgun surgery here.
I want my safe space, please.
All right, the regen is up for Solid though, and it looks like he's gonna 3D print it with his G36. And finishing it off with the 1014.
Not the cleanest, not the best. I got hit. I lost
All
cash.
right, Solid making it out of his 4th hold and moving on to the 5th and final.
That was lucky. I'm not gonna even sugarcoat it. Okay.
Holy shit, dude.
Would you hit it with a hot dog? Just dogs?
Right. Ooh, damn. That
Moon and back.
man, these freaking green health orbs are just
A few
popping
things
out of these
can be done here.
boxes.
For
Like, man, are
plans,
those things spring loaded in there?
Heist. First.
All right. And it looks like Lazorboy is rolling,
Bowery
also
needs to
rolling
leave.
an 8-point
He
assault
keeps-
rifle, getting the FAMAS
07 in
with
the chat for
60
Bowery.
round tombstones.
I should have not done that. I'm not even joking. Oh no. I actually
Honestly,
missed
the
it. No.
FAMAS isn't too terrible, just on the
Points for
simple
days,
fact
though.
that it has one of the highest fire rates out of the. It has one of the. Out of all the
Drum.
assault rifles, it has one of the highest fire rates.
We got the
And Solid over
LMG
here getting
essentially.
the double
like-
drum
nothing.
mags for his G36.
Yeah, let me get a sight. Okay, ammo. Please be boost. You are
Alright.
a lovely game.
Always hated
And it
that.
looks like Solid is getting a
love the
infinite
orange.
ammo dog. And
I should
looks
go-
like we got a little bit of lag here on Lazorboy's end.
I'm gonna to reroll.
Oh no!
Usually go.
Oh
inside.
no! Lazorboy has
Usually.
been slain!
Damn, in unusual circumstances.
Oh no! I think he managed to make it into the fourth hold, but he got naded.
Oh my god, it gets me another.
Oh
please.
boy, here, let me go ahead and
Oh
zoom
my
in on that,
God,
and
you're
I
That's
will
never happened
grab
before in my
his
life.
score super
just
fast.
realized.
I'm so fucking depressed,
I
dude.
should have.
Oh no.
Fumble of the millennium.
That is
gonna take-
unfortunate.
The Brum Force.
Well,
Fuck killed me.
It's
here,
over
I'll go
before
ahead
it even
and I
started.
will
What?
let him know that I got his score. And I will
For a
let him
second,
know
I
that
thought I
he
had the wrong
is
ammo there.
free to chill out in the meantime. Here, let me just
Rambo
go ahead
method.
and...
Oh, this thing is high. Okay, wait. Let's not be stupid.
Here, let me...
No, it is high. Is it?
I don't know the best way to do this. Here,
It's right here.
I know. First of all...
Oh my god, that laser almost like.
Alright, well, either
It's
way,
okay.
you know what? It won't be too long.
Oh,
So,
dead run. It's already a dead run.
looks like Solid is in his fifth and final
What are
hold,
you
so
doing,
we'll worry about that later.
bucko?
Here, let me just go ahead and
What are you
do a
doing,
few things.
buddy? Someone there? Nope. We're chilling. We were not chilling. I should have practically infinite ammo for this.
There we go. All right, and the cascading is down
I should've gone
for
with
Solid.
one touch, and I'm
That was
so
actually a
upset about
pretty
that.
quick
Oh my God.
clear there, but unfortunately,
Do we have infinite ammo for days?
Lazorboy did get slain by a greenberry,
That's all I
and
want.
I had to quickly grab his score and put it in. I was gonna...
I was distracted.
Here, I'll just send him a DM.
Someone there? Nope. That guy almost killed me.
Alright, but right now we're waiting on Solid's orthogonal here, and
How
he's
about
got
you?
his shield dog, got the infinite ammo dog, and he is
What in the
shooting... Oh no! The orthogonal running away from him a little bit, but... And he's got it. Looks like he got himself a good ricochet
Okay,
there
fine.
off of the wall, getting all those points right behind him.
Oh my god, I have a ghost. I don't even have a shield. I just realized I have to actively dodge the laser thingamabobs. Call me Neo. Bend that bullet like a spoon.
All right, now all we need to do is wait
Someone there.
on the refractive. You know, Solid is just doing a decent job, just chilling up here. I almost kind of don't want to
Someone's there.
commentate.
Six times kicked in.
Like sometimes I feel like I could just let
Get him
these run.
maxed.
All right, the refractive is up. He's got one shot,
Even the right call.
and he's gotten a Kimbo shot. 3 shots, and
Not bad.
4 shots. Solid, making it all the way to the end. Getting himself a, what is that? That looks like a 130.
Oh my god.
Not too bad. You know, getting the 130.
Rip our homie Bauer.
The 130 is
Real one.
always yeah, that's a good score right there. So let me go ahead and get all these scores punched in, and then we'll drag our contestants in for some final words.
Oh, no damage. Minus 2k on that, I think. I don't know what's the max.
Okay.
Hold kill. Gonna screenshot this. Boom.
Yes, screenshot that,
This
my
is for the
guy.
compilation.
Screenshot it and brag about it. I love seeing people brag about their scores. You know,
25
like,
minutes.
damn, I got something to strive
Not bad.
for. Okay. Um. Here we go, and then laser score. So
I think I can, right?
okay, and that, so we got laser score in. Now let's get solid. All right, cool. The scores are in. Go ahead and do all that, and now we'll just gentlemen, how are we doing?
Yes.
I feel awful. That was bullshit what happened to me.
Yeah, I saw that. That was pretty rough. Do you want to tell him, or should I?
I got blasted by a grenade I didn't see. Also, I got spotted
No.
every time, and I got shot like my 3 holes I had.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Laserboy was slain. Did you hit the node?
I did.
Okay, well,
I think I did.
I guess technically you were slain in the 4th hold, but it was like right after he hit the node there. So, but I guess with that being said, I'll just break it real fast. Laserboy, unfortunately, with you being slain, you got yourself a score of, that's 577,050, and Solid, you made it all the way to the end of your run, getting a solid score of 1,306,150.
Oh yeah, I've never scored that high, even if I didn't die.
Well, I mean, I'll tell you what. I'll ask this question real quick. Lazorboy, what score do you think you would have gotten had you not died?
Probably 1,230,000 something.
Mhm.
I've been around there. Although every practice it seems to get lower and lower.
Hey, I mean, a 123 is still nothing to sneeze at. That's still a good competing score, all the same.
Yeah.
But I guess with that being said, we actually got a little bit of time, I think, before the next run. We actually got through that one real fast.
I wonder why.
So on hole 3, was it hole 3 where you died at?
It was right at the start of hold 4.
Oh, you know, I also thought like, was the grenade thrown before the, like? Do you know when it was thrown?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, I feel like at the least Anton could I think the sound of the grenade being pulled should be a bit more noticeable.
Yeah.
At least at closer quarters, and sometimes maybe the thunk could be a little bit louder because
think-
sometimes you can't hear it.
Hmm.
Maybe I didn't register. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Because I've
I
heard it
think
plenty of
that-
times before.
Well,
Yeah.
either way, gentlemen, that was a phenomenal run. Don't really have too many questions from chat, and you guys just did a pretty good job here. But I guess we'll go ahead. We'll bring this to a quick close. Do you guys have any questions? Or I'm sorry, not any questions. Any final words? Sorry, I'm a little scatterbrained a little bit, but yeah.
It's okay.
I think
Well, I
C5's
think-
bullshit. That was hard.
5? Oh, you mean seats?
Yeah, seat 6. Sorry.
Yeah, no, I
seat
agree.
5.
No, the seed is just a monster. I don't know what's with it. Especially
Yeah.
for me. For me, hole 3 is just
Abysmal.
it's so bad. I hate it so much.
And we've done it before. I think it was like the first round or the free for all.
Yeah. On that, it's fine because I think like the constraints of it was okay. I don't know. On that phase, it was fine, but on this, I feel like it's much harder, especially with the armor. I think it's because of the armor. You know, you
Yeah,
gotta
the shield
nerf that
guy.
more. Yeah, the shield at first. I almost went flechettes on my shotgun just for that person, but I slowly just went for the double out buck
Mhm.
and
Try to
got
get
that
it between the
sorted
slit.
through. Yeah, because what I noticed is even with number 4, if I get that, the guy just absorbs it. He just eats
Yeah.
it. Yeah. so with that,
The number 4 is lacking. It definitely lacks in lethality.
yeah.
One thing I have seen people do, and this was back in the last run, is I've seen people actually prefer to use number 2 buckshot because
Yeah.
it is a nice mix of being lethal and you get good enough spread to like it's
Some
at least
utility out of it.
yeah,
Yeah.
you can at least double tap swarms with it, but frankly, I think with shotguns, if you're planning on maining shotguns, you only really need number 4 buckshot for the swarms. So,
Yeah.
but either way, yeah, no, you guys did a really good job. Looks like we're all ready to close this out. We do have one question from Weaponized Tism, and he asks, did you guys have fun?
I had a lot of fun.
I was
Because
having
it
fun.
Yeah.
Well, it's not over yet. You do get to go into the goulash and tear it up in there.
Oh boy.
Well, gentlemen,
Best of luck in the goulash.
we're all ready to bring this to a close. To everyone who's still watching, stay hydrated, keep practicing, and we will see you in the next First to worst. You all take care.
Good game.
GG.